Hello and thanks for stopping by. If you enjoy what I have to offer, please consider leaving a like, a comment or even a sub. Thank you. As the British Conservative Party tears itself apart with a completely unnecessary leadership campaign, it's worth reflecting a little as to how we got to this point. The long and the short of it is the media, a media-led campaign against an elected leader who had the audacity to be delivering on his promises, particularly over the issue of the European Union. It was done by focusing on misdemeanours that almost every political leader had fallen foul of. In the midst of lockdown, trivial rules were changing almost daily, and few either understood or kept up with them. Sadly, regular souls were often prevented from fulfilling important tasks because of these rules, and many were fined, some quite heavily. Many people suffered ridiculous actions by police forces struggling to interpret the rules fairly. It was inevitable that politicians would trip over them as well. The hue and cry that erupted in the broadcast media was disturbing, to say the least. Disturbing because it aped the conduct of the American MSM, which already had an appalling reputation for distortion, half-truths and downright lies about political figures they didn't approve of.
Breaking news. Orange man bad.
Orange man bad.
Orange man.
Orange man.
The BBC, Channel 4, Sky and others pretty much ignored anyone who transgressed from the Labour Party, but hammered the Conservatives, particularly Boris. His crime? Delivering Brexit. The mainstream media are still fighting that battle and see the removal of Boris as a huge victory on the path to re-entry to the European Union. The damage that has done to our democratic institutions is enormous. No longer is the Fourth Estate trusted by a huge part of the voting population. That does not bode well for the future. Indeed, the rise of GB News and others is the only sign that we may be about to see a sea change in who and how and from where we get our news and form our opinions. The resulting overthrow of the Prime Minister and subsequent leadership contest is now in full cry, down to just two, with Rishi Sunak, a multi-millionaire former Chancellor, and Liz Truss, the serving Foreign Secretary. Sunak was one of those who triggered the coup d'etat against Boris, and has as a result earned himself widespread opprobrium within the Conservative faithful. Truss, a former Remainer, who seems to have fully converted to the Brexit fold, has shown herself to be more in tune with ordinary people. Indeed, she seems to be growing with the campaign and showing strong characteristics that are resonating well. The campaign continues until the beginning of September, so there are plenty of opportunities for both sides to blunder and change the route that is unfolding. Right now, Liz Truss is showing a very healthy lead in the polls, but as Harold Wilson said back in the 60s, a week is a long time in politics, and they've got about 4 of them to go. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed what I had to offer. Until the next time, stay safe and bye for now.